This is what's happening on Bitcoin right now. We got a triangle, guys. We got a triangle over here. This is the most important triangle right now to break out of, and we want to break up to upside. Now you see over here that we already tried that. We already tried breaking towards upside. The bears were like, nope, you're not doing that. You're going to go back inside the triangle, and we are right now back inside the triangle. The big question is, of course, whether we're going to break towards upside over here or towards downside. So everybody's watching this over here. I've noticed a lot of people are already very, very bearish on Twitter and stuff like that. They're talking about, yeah, this is the top over here, we're gonna go definitely towards the downside, and that might be the case, but we are not yet out of the triangle, which is very important thing to understand, that until you break something of importance, you cannot actually be bearish. Technically right now it's a better to long than to short, because we are sitting on the support levels, and every time you are on support levels you should be long in the support levels, and you should be shorting the resistance level over here towards downside. But right now we are technically on the support level, and as long as we are on the support level, everything is good. Life is good, there is no problems yet. Might be in the future, but not yet right now. So over here there is definitely, you know, more probability to go long than short over here, but we are not out of the triangle. Very, very important thing. Now a lot of people are just looking at this triangle over here and thinking, man, is this gonna break towards upside downside? You always say 50%, and that might be the case. The triangles, symmetrical triangles, have, you know, 50% chance to break towards upside and downside. What people fail to understand is that oftentimes you're not just looking at what's happening in the triangle, you're looking at the previous section over here and trying to figure out whether this is going to go towards upside or downside. So the triangle up here is only the last part of the entire move up here that's happening, that's been happening for a while, and right now we are coming to this apex, to this last point of the triangle where we need to break towards upside or downside to see, you know, how this is going to play out. Now I am bullish, but not overly bullish that, you know, I'm gonna be like, yeah, we definitely 100% gonna break towards upside, everything's gonna be fine, because already over here we tried to do that and we failed. So what did actually happen over here? Let me explain to you how the triangle is working for the, you know, 100th time. Anytime you have some kind of triangle, you all see some kind of fake out, what we call a, you know, bear trap, bull trap, and then the price tries to get back inside the triangle, oftentimes fails and goes towards downside. Other times it manages to go into the triangle to the resistance, then fails and goes to the other side, right? And then the worst case scenario, of course, or best case scenario in this part over here, is when it breaks towards the other side and goes towards the upside. So why does it do this? Well, it does this because oftentimes it comes to certain levels where there is a resistance level and support level. It goes and fails to break towards upside. It goes down, gathers new forces, new bulls trying to push the price up, gathers new long positions, and then together they're trying to push the price above the resistance level. Now if it does manage to do that, you know, the price goes up, everything is good, and then the life is good. On the other hand, if it does fail to do that, if it fails up here and goes the other side, it's pretty much over, and it goes up here and goes towards the other side. So look what's happening here on the 4-hourly time frame right now. We had the triangle, we tried to break towards upside, or you could call this a bull trap. So the bull trap went, you know, triangle, wait, triangle, tried to go up, bull trap, you know, it didn't get just, you know, support up here and go towards upside. It went all the way inside the triangle to the bottom support level, which is right now resistance level for the bears, right? Support level over here, it's right now trying to break up here towards downside, and if it does that, it pretty much means that, you know, we might expect some kind of lower numbers. But on the other hand, if the support does hold, guys, if the support does hold and we go back outside of the triangle towards the other side, is the same way as I just explained to you on the triangle over here. You go down, you know, do this move, and then towards downside. Over here there is a right now resistance level, so if we do, you know, manage to, you know, if bulls manage to get back on the out of the triangle towards upside and get above 28.5 up here, I think it's up here, you know, these highs up here, if it manages to do this part up here towards upside over here, then we are pretty much given, you know, 30k and stuff like that, right? Pretty much given. And you can also turn this around to understand, you know, what I was just explaining to you. You know, you go into sideways, you go down, you gather forces, you go up, you try to break up. If you fail to breaking towards upside up here, you go back down again, you break the support, you go on the other way, which means towards the upside. So that's what we're looking at. That's the 4-hourly time frame. This is a very short-term analysis, and that's what we're looking at. But on the daily time frame, it's a little bit more important, because daily time frame does indicate, you know, bigger moves and what's going to happen next. Now what you're going to see here is that on the daily time frame we are yet not below the 20 moving average. So, you know, getting into some kind of panic mode right now, you know, we're gonna break down and stuff like that. There is definitely, we can analyze this part over here a lot more, but the most important thing right now is that the 27.5 27.8 level at this one up here. It is very important to hold on the daily time frame. So yes, we can wick down like over here, we can wick below this 20 moving average, but as long as we hold the 20 moving average, meaning we close above it, we don't close below it, we close above it, we good, guys, we good. So I'm not very much I'm not bearish on Bitcoin. There is nothing wrong with the charts, everything looks nice. This entire move towards upside on weekly time frame is still going towards upside. What's happening up here is very interesting, because people think, oh, this is, doji is going to go down, this is double doji is going to go down. It just doesn't go down, just doesn't go down. Not only that, look what happened back in 2019, guys, after this move towards upside. What you're going to see here, let's remove the moving averages up here for a second over here, and what you're going to see here, there was accumulation phase down here. We had this big capitulation of the shorts over here, and then we had these 3 kind of weeks on the upside, big move towards upside, 3 weeks, and then we exploded towards upside. So this is what we are looking at, this is what we are hoping for right now. Of course, these are bearish time, because after this big move, everybody was thinking this is just gonna curve towards downside and drop down again, right? But once it started going, doing this move up here, everybody everybody capitulated, all the shorters capitulated, and this was very nice. So this move up here right now is happening the same over here, as you will see. Over here we had our accumulation zone down here, right? This was accumulation zone. We blew through accumulation zone. Right now we are having these dojis at the top that are actually happening. So is it gonna play like 2019, where we bump towards upside again or not? That depends to be seen. But the good part over here is that we are in fact above all moving averages over here, and we are just consolidating up here, waiting for the moving averages, and then the pump towards upside, guys. Very important right now, there is one thing that's super important, very important, like it's hugely important, and that's to hit the like button on the way out, because I am not doing this for free. Thank you for supporting the channel, guys. Bye bye.